Jack, a rugged and seasoned hunter, had long turned to the wilderness for solace after his wife left him. He took his son, Mark, on hunting trips, teaching him respect for the forest and its creatures. Jack had a code: never take more than you need, never cause needless harm. It was this unyielding principle that made him stop his sled on a bitter winter morning when he saw the wolf. The animal was half submerged in an icy river, its silver-gray fur crusted with frost, eyes dull with exhaustion. Without hesitation, Jack waded into the freezing water, teeth chattering as he hauled the wolf out. It was a heavy, lifeless weight, and yet Jack carried it home, driven by something he couldn't quite name. At home, Jack laid the wolf by the hearth, draping it with a sheepskin coat. He worked tirelessly, rubbing the creature's body with hot rags and forcing it to swallow a vodka and pepper concoction. The wolf's breathing steadied. Days passed, and Mark arrived for the holidays, his youthful curiosity turning into care as he massaged the animal's weak limbs. Slowly, the wolf began to recover, its piercing yellow eyes following the pair around the cabin. By summer, it had regained its strength. One day, it leapt over the fence and disappeared into the forest, its departure as silent as its arrival. Months later, Mark returned to spend his winter break with Jack. The forest was their playground, but Jack had rules. "Never take shortcuts over the river," he warned, his voice stern. Mark nodded, but curiosity and a boy's invincibility got the better of him. One afternoon, he ventured onto the ice. The first crack was small, a sharp, almost musical note. Then came another, louder, and before Mark could react, the ice gave way. Icy water engulfed him, his soaked clothes pulling him down. He screamed, but the vast wilderness swallowed the sound. Then, a shadow, a blur of gray against the stark white of the snow. The wolf. It lunged toward the edge of the ice, its jaws clamping onto Mark's collar. With immense strength, it dragged the boy from the freezing water. Shivering and terrified, Mark scrambled to his feet. He remembered his father's lessons. "Run to the house. Don't stop." He obeyed, sprinting through the snow as the wolf loped behind him. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel where you will find a lot of interesting things.